Happy New Year 2011. I haven't posted on this channel publicly in quite a while, actually. I have uploaded videos, then I looked at them and I'm like, better keep that private. So I have a live journal that I think 5 people read on a consistent basis. So just basically embed the code over there and just have it sit over there. Even though actually, you know, it probably works out to be the same amount of viewers, but it's okay. I do this for my own personal record and benefit. But where am I right now? I'm on a QW heading towards Toronto. I've spent a lot of the last half of 2010 in between, you know, Buffalo, Western New York, and Florida, actually. And it's been half and half, and man, I tell you, the time in Florida is so beautiful and precious. You can't really go wrong, even though sometimes it does get cold, especially in December, when it got to around, 30 degrees at night for the low, and I'm like, well, yeah, it's below freezing, but it just doesn't feel as cold as 30 degrees does up here. So that's about what I've been doing for the last end of 2010 was basically, finishing up my school. My one class, my capstone, was really intensive, so I came up here for a couple classes when I had breaks, like for Thanksgiving or Christmas. I would go down to Florida and hang out on the beach. But I can't wait to get back down there. That's all I can really say. This cold has really just gotten to me, even though it's bright and sunny out today, and I am so grateful for the sun, because when it's winter up here and it's snowing and it's cold, not seeing the sun for months on end really does a number on your brain and mood and spirituality and everything, basically. So even though it's cold, and right now it's 29 degrees Fahrenheit, the sun being out, I can't complain. But the other thing too I want to basically say is that since I've been up here, I just want to stay in Canada for as much as I can, even though I work in the U.S. and I live in the U.S. Theoretically speaking, being a dual citizen, I can actually live up here and work over there. But unfortunately, making American money, it's not a really wise proposition to do that nowadays, given that the dollar just keeps getting weaker and weaker by the day as Ben Bernanke and the U.S. government keep on printing and printing more money, devaluing the dollar against all other major currencies. Being in Canada is expensive as it is, especially if you're making Canadian money. Paying it with American dollars now, brutal. 2000, 2001, I remember a U.S. dollar would get you $1.62 Canadian. You had so much purchasing power, it was unbelievable. Now it's basically one for one. Actually, in some days, the Canadian dollar is actually worth more than the U.S. dollar. So it really hurts when you come over here. Even though I have a pretty good job and I do pretty well for myself, I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination. Don't get me wrong. I'm driving a 6-year-old car, a 7-year-old car in August. It's brutal, especially when you're paying 15%, value-added tax on everything that you buy. It's pretty rough. I mean, it's getting to the point now where actually I am hoping at the end of spring to get a part-time Canadian job just to make that big Canadian money. I don't know if I'd ever live here or not. I mean, I have at one time in my life, but it would actually be more beneficial for me to get a Canadian job, part-time at least, make the Canadian dollars, and then basically go and spend my money in America where the dollar would actually get a bigger bang for the buck, because supposedly, things are much cheaper and you don't pay as much in sales tax. So that's my little thing today.